What we have here is a butterfly industrial. What the hell is this thing? Nobody knows. No one knows. Doesn't even tell you what the amp rating is. It just says 110 volt, 5060 hertz, butterfly, 56 inch, made in Hong Kong. As for an OEM for this thing, I don't know. I'm actually thinking maybe this thing might be CEC. Maybe. But then there are other traits that don't quite line up with CEC. And what makes me think CEC is simply because of the upward tapered side of the motor. But then again, the rest of it just, I don't know. So, who knows who makes this? I don't. Apparently these only seem to surface in Florida. So, you know, lots of things surface in hell, so, you know, one of those things. You see some of the taper there. Find the badge. Here's the badge. Butterfly ceiling fan, 56 inch, 110 volts, 5060 hertz, made in Hong Kong. What a silly name for an industrial. I mean, really. Here's more view of the side of the motor. Very interesting. The motor is, as you would expect, cast iron, yoke, cast iron. The motor leads are cloth-covered rubber. Now, when you see cloth-covered wiring in a ceiling fan, it means it's old, and I'm talking 70s old. So this thing, judging by the wiring, I would say is early to mid-70s. God knows who makes it. It's heavy as hell. Heavier than my cast SMC. I mean, I don't know what else to really say here other than let's see how it works. Now, on the lowest speed, it's gonna stall out. So I need to jump it up to medium-low. Yeah, medium-low is how you get any kind of low speed with this fan. I'm using a Nutone 4-speed wall control rated for 1.5 amps. So, I'm sure this thing is below 1.5 amps. It's above 1, say that much, but below 1.5. And this thing is actually oddly quiet, too. It does not have any harmonics. Originally, the fan had a black box, not black box, an oil-filled capacitor. An oil-filled box-style capacitor, but that was bad and was switched out with a new one. Whatever makes it work. So now, let's switch it up to medium-high. There we go. On medium high, it gives you your average medium speed. It's not too bad. It's actually relatively slow medium speed. So maybe this thing hovers around 1.4 amps, who knows? Maybe even 1.5. I don't have an amp meter, so I don't know for sure. Already feeling the breeze, but that's kind of typical. Now here's the real question. Does it move more air than a cast iron 56-inch SMC? Questions, questions, questions. The blades for the SMC are actually very wide. And they're very steep. And steeper towards the motor than anywhere else. Like obscenely steep. This one has a steep pitch throughout, but it has very little actual curvature to the pitch. So what does it do? That is a question. Question that needs an answer. So, blast. Okay, I lied. It has slight harmonics starting up, but it ain't much. Now, does it move more air than a cast SMC? The answer to that question is nope. It does not. It's better than your average industrial, yes, but it does not move quite as much as a cast SMC. Now that thing is absurd with its performance. This thing, it's, like I said, it's definitely above average, but not quite the same as a cast SMC. So, I mean, like I said, it gets close, but it doesn't beat it. The cast SMC still wins. So, now I just need to find me a 56-inch CEC industrial, because I need to know what kind of performance that puts out. Because those things are pretty damn good from what I understand, and it might be the same as this if this is indeed actually a variant of a CEC, but again, that's up for debate. I don't know for certain. I've never seen this motor style before. Yeah, so this thing is a bit of a mystery. Doesn't have much of any wobble to speak of, which is good. When I got this thing, I was told, oh, it moves a ton of air. And we all wanted to see how it compares to a cast SMC. Some people thought, oh, it'll move more air. Nope. No, it doesn't. The blades on this thing are a little thin, which puts it at a slight disadvantage. Also, with the fact that the blades don't have much curve to them, aside from the tips, no real radial curve, or no, lateral curve. That's the word. It kind of, they just don't move as much air. If they had more curvature, yeah, probably would. Unfortunately, not the case. But anyway, there you have it, a 56-inch butterfly industrial.